Welcome to another CHI video. Today we're going to be talking about how to set up a desiccant dehumidifier on a job site. Before you begin, make sure you have all of the items required to operate the equipment. And the building is tight enough to ensure the dehumidifier will give you adequate results. The unit is installed outdoors. Connect the conditioned supply air from the unit to the building and also connect the conditioned return air to the building. When you're connecting the ducts to the unit, make sure that the wire that supports the ductwork is securely underneath the holder, and screw it down tight to make sure that you get a good hold on the duct. There should be some separation between the ducts within the building to ensure that the air is not short-circuiting. If you're doing a couple of floors that are connected within the building, you can put the ducts on different floors to allow some separation. Duct penetrations in the building should be as tight as possible. With flexible duct, it is best to cut the holes slightly smaller than the duct size to keep it tight. If the unit is to be installed indoors, the reactivation inlet and outlet ducts must be connected. First, connect the inlet duct to the reactivation inlet connection and run that duct to the outside of the building through an opening. The opening should be slightly smaller to ensure that the duct stays in the opening. After you've got the inlet installed, install the reactivation outlet. The outlet should also be run to the outside of the building. Make sure you have some separation between the reactivation outlet and inlet when it comes out of the building. That way you can ensure that you are not having the discharge coming off the unit going back into the inlet. For power requirements, check the manufacturer's label to make sure you have the correct power. Some of the units will either use natural or propane gas for regeneration. This will require connection to a gas supply. The maximum BTU capacity will be listed on the nameplate along with the pressure requirements. Make sure you have a gas supply that will meet those requirements and that the gas is connected by a qualified professional. For a three-phase system, you're going to want to start the unit, and after the blower starts, go to the blower compartment, and before the blower stops, check to make sure that the rotation is correct with the label that's on the side of the motor. If the rotation is not correct, first of all, turn the power off to the unit, and then take any two of the three supply wires and change the location of those two wires, not the ground wire. Simply disconnect them and then reconnect them into the other location. The conditioned air supply and return are the bottom two largest ducts on the unit. The reactivation air inlet and outlet are the smaller ducts that are located on the top of the unit on opposite ends. Make sure whenever the unit is in operation that whichever ducts you are using, either the reactivation ducts or the conditioned air inlet and outlet ducts, that all of the other openings are open on the unit. Otherwise, the unit will not operate properly. After all electrical, gas, and duct connections are made and rotation is checked, you're now ready to put the unit into operation. Thanks for watching another one of our CHI informational videos. If you have any questions, you can always contact one of our three offices in Minnesota, Colorado, or Washington State.